me.
Welcome to Let's Talk World with Maria. Obviously, Maria is not here. I am sorry for all the pervs out there who are looking for her in her lovely outfits. And I'm not mad at you, but in the meantime, this is, of course, your boy Kevon Tyrre. Welcome, and we hope you guys enjoy yourselves. And to my right, of course, we have comedian, writer, all around extraordinaire, Mr. Jay Coldwater. What's going on, my friend? How are you?
Man, everything is groovy, fine, and fantastic.
Excellente.
It's cold outside, though.
It's cold outside.
Yeah.
Right. You know, don't say that in rhythm because you might get sued. I'm just saying.
Well, baby, it's cold outside.
Hey, you've been served. All right.
Well, fan me.
Yeah, you know that. Well, hey, you know that'll be. We won't digress too far around that rabbit hole. But all right. So we've known each other for some time now. We knew each other for a bit. You know what I'm saying? I had the privilege. I first met you a few months ago. We ended up doing a show together with me and the Jazz Trio.
Oh yeah,
right. We did that over there at the lounge over at in Henderson, right behind Lake Las Vegas.
Yes,
and that was a cool joint. We got you and a lot of your friends came out, was able to do a show, and it was a cool situation. And then I caught you a couple of weeks ago over at the Blue Martini.
Yes,
with that dude Donnie Johnson over there.
My man Donnie.
Yeah, Donnie, he's doing his thing. Right, he's killing his phone over here.
I'm beating it. I'm still here, folks. I'm just gonna.
Right, he's beating up his phone.
I'm just gonna do this right here.
Right,
see there, boom. I'm trying to be fancy.
Right, he's trying to do that versus beat up people at his other job because that's just because you can't do that there.
No, I can't beat people up.
No, you can't do
security
that. No,
you
can't do that. No, it's
I wasn't even that good of a security guard though.
Should we actually talk about that just to show how bad? But no, we're not gonna go there.
Why not?
We could if you want. All right, so why don't we start here?
Okay.
Why don't we start here?
Yes.
Obviously you've been in the comedy game for a little bit. What made you decide to get started doing what you do, yo?
Well, it's kind of a slick little story. Over the years, just being me.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a convenience store clerk also.
Yeah.
So when you're amongst the people, talking to the people and stuff, they all say, like, "Oh my God, Jay, you're so funny. You should be a comedian." And I'm like, a huge fan of like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah nah. Okay.
Because Snowflakes and Me Too will eat that alive.
Boy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really do that. But on the B side though, I want to make sure I'm franked up good.
Well, I see you. His phone is appropriately placed, ladies and gentlemen.
So
it is appropriately placed. As if black guys didn't need any more love in that department, right?
Check me out, lady.
Oh my God. This is just like Mike Checa, like the reunion tour.
Yeah, you know what? Let me stop. I just looked down on my live. There's a bunch of dudes in there. Sorry, fellas.
It's the 21st century, bro. You might be talking to somebody. You might be like,
but I don't want to talk to
right. He's looking at you like it's a thuggish rugged bone.
Right. He's like, ooh, look at that. That's right there.
He's like, ooh, it's the first of the month. Wake up. Yeah, man.
You know what? Sidebar. It'd be my luck. It'd be like, remember in Friday Part 2?
Yeah.
That'd be the guy that's looking at me. So
right.
Like, come on there, fella.
Right. He's like that, bro. He look magically delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight that guy. And I'm, when they get big like that, I just run.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of soft in the middle.
Okay.
But anyway, back to comedy.
Pun intended. There you go. Pun intended.
But back to the whole deal though. So I always wanted to kind of touch a little bit, but I just never did because I always thought that I was just funny just to those people because they see me all the time.
Right.
So a few years go by. my current wife right now, we're doing the dating thing and everything, and I'm just cracking jokes because that's just what I do. I crack jokes on everything and everybody. Nobody and nothing is safe.
Right.
And she says, you know what, you are funny. You should try some comedy. I was like, I don't know. I go to work. I come home Thursday, and she was like, I found a place for you to go, and we're going right now. Go get in the shower, get dressed, put on your funniest outfit. You're going to go do some comedy today. And I'm like, okay. You know, and I had a few jokes that I was toying around with, you know what I'm saying, but nothing really serious. So I spent a few hours before I went to Money Plays. Shout out to Money Plays and Stan and all those cats up there.
Shout out to Money Plays. Yeah. There you go. Here, I'm gonna try to censor that, but not too crazily because
because the ladies do like it. Hey, I hope my wife ain't watching.
Trust me, if a guy responds, she has nothing to fear.
No, zero.
There you go.
Because she can fight. But She be like, wait, hold on. She might even take her stuff off. She just probably just go right in.
You know what? If she got the squab and she took the Fencing Heels, shout out to Fencing Heels.
Definitely shout out to them.
Yeah,
they putting cats down out there. You can't.
And looking cute doing it. All right.
Right. I don't want a stiletto across my head.
Yeah,
but,
not me either.
So I go to Money Plays and I do my first set there. I had just got done watching that Raider game and we lost ridiculously that particular night. So that was my set, and I killed it my first night.
Well,
you know, and then the rest of it's been comedy history.
There you go.
You know, so it was pretty dope.
So how long has you been doing this since then?
I'm not 4th year right now.
You're 4. All right, you on the grind, man.
Yeah, real heavy. Got a lot of things on my plate right now. Like I said, been doing some writing. You know, we got the Vegas PI show getting ready.
Yeah, you know, I was actually going to bring that up a little bit because obviously, you know, we all have a mutual connection. Yes. With RevolutionRadio2.com.
Yep. Shout out to those guys.
Yep. Shout out to them and you know, you know, Steven, Caveman Chris, my man. You know, when what made you decide to get into the writing aspect of that and with Mike Rowe and those guys?
Well, actually, it's crazy because everybody, when you tell somebody that you're a comic, the first thing they say, like, oh, you're going to be the next Cat Williams, or you're going to be the next so-and-so. And you can't. You got to wait for those guys to die. Like, they had to. No, I mean, honestly, you do. Because for them to get to where they had to get to, they had to wait for, like, Richard Pryor and all, you know what I'm saying, and Red Fox. Not to necessarily pass on, but literally pass the torch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And these guys is young. They're still getting their money in. I mean, regardless of what anybody say about Cat Williams, he's still out there selling. He sells out. He sells
whatever
whatever
you say about Cat Williams, he's had his radio show. He still has his other shows.
He's doing his
right. He's doing his thing.
He's doing a lot. With that being said, I took a book out of his page.
Okay. That being,
it's not all stand up.
Right.
You got it. You like to get to where they are. That's gonna take some time.
Right.
But to get to where they were, that got them there.
Right.
I can do that right now, which is writing TV shows, writing scripts, writing jokes, writing skits. You know, trying to get my face in a lot of places and stuff like that. You know, this is the stuff that I'm trying to do.
So here's an interesting question to that, since you know I'm as an entertainer. Obviously, I do comedic stuff, but I'm not a comedian.
Gotcha.
You know, it's part of my repartee to be funny, be witty, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not a comedian. I don't do that like a thing.
Right.
But considering that you write, did it ever come to your attention where other comedians have asked you to write for them?
Not yet.
Right.
And I hope not.
Okay.
Well, the reason being is like in rap music, you can have, actually just in music in general, you can have a ghostwriter.
Yes.
You know, someone can write a song for you when you go sing that song, you know, and as long as you put your all into that song, you can legitimately make that your song.
Right.
Even though Bill wrote it, you know, that's still, hey, keep on. That's a joint right. You know, so that's what we're going to say. But in order for me to write a joke for you to go tell it, you may go up there and tell it great, but it's not your story. You know what I'm saying? And myself personally, when I write, I'm not necessarily writing my story, but I'm writing my thoughts. And for me to write my thoughts for you to go tell them is not real.
Well,
you know,
now I got what you're saying.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah. Now I'll write with a person. You know, saying we can work some stuff out together. But as far as actually just writing for other comics like directly, I just couldn't do it.
Well, look, here's my point. Like, because obviously there's a lot of comedians, comic writers that are big out in the game.
Yes.
That write for other artists, other comedians.
Right.
You know, so for the sake of, there was one guy named Bruce, comedian writer named Bruce. I don't remember his last name. Very heavy set, kind of wild hair, bearded gentleman, wore glasses. And he wrote for Whoopi Goldberg, Billy Crystal, Robin Williams.
I've actually seen.
You know the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah, I've actually seen him do stand up, and the guy's hilarious.
Right now, I say that to say this: for that type of dude, he obviously knew their style and how they would go about.
Right, exactly.
Things.
Yeah.
So when this joke came to mind, he was like, "This joke would be perfect for etc. etc."
Right. Yeah.
Right. So would it ever be possible, like if you knew a friend or something like that, like, yo, you know, I thought of something and I think it fits your skit on how you write. To your point, maybe could we collab and do something?
I could now, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could definitely do that. That's actually happened here. It happens actually more often than you would think amongst comics, especially when they're in a small scene like we have. We're so close, so we all talk and everything like that. And we'll be like, I'll be talking with somebody, and we'll like say you just went to the dentist. And you kind of got a bit about going to the dentist, and something will occur to me real quick, and I'm like, bro, you know what you just said? When the dentist started drilling in your head, dude, just tell them that the pain was so intense you got a hard on. You know, I'd say that, and then, you know, saying and be like, at first you'd be like, I don't know, but the whole thought, I know you, Kevon,
right? That
I'm not saying that you would. But that's something that you might say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. In a regular day-to-day, like, baby, that drill was so heavy in my mouth. Oh, my God. Everything was tingling. You know what I'm saying? Bing. You know? Right. You know, so you got to, I mean, so, yeah, I could definitely do that part. Like, if I'm, you know, saying somebody that I really, really know, and I'm like, yo, this would be great for you. You know what I'm saying? You should do that. But as far as, like, just, you know, someone sending me a check and be like, yo, I need an hour worth of material. Nah, I can't. You know, so that's something I really could not do. You know, saying nor could I really find myself someone handing me material, but like, hey, unless they like really know me, you know, I couldn't tell nobody else's style. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'd be telling your story, and it doesn't jive well for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
All right,
you know?
I dig that. Yeah. I dig that. So, what made you get involved with? Because I know you're doing Revolution Radio. We talked about a second ago. Yes. So, what made you get involved with Mike Rowe and getting in with now Vegas PI?
Oh man! Shout out to the whole entire Smack team. That was actually kind of a cool little deal. I was doing a radio spot for them summertime,
right?
About end of summer, and for Caveman, Chris Shuttlesfield. And I was doing the local uprising show. That's what it was. It was me, Caveman, Captain Steve-O.
Do they still do that at the tattoo spot over there?
No. They're actually we're actually moving a lot of stuff around right now. So they're getting ready to lock in a studio spot. So we have like one legitimate spot, but I don't think they do the tattoo part not very often. You know,
I knew it was like a monthly deal. When they did that.
Yeah. So, but they are bringing the local uprising show back.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know a whole lot about that because I'm worried about my show. Make sure you guys tune into the Hot Box.
Yeah, he's like, it's like, I'm gonna worry about my show. Hashtag plug. Hashtag plug.
And not a shameless one either. Hashtag unshameful plugs.
Hashtag plug it in, plug it in.
Yes.
Plug it in, plug it in. Hey. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, man.
But, so we're doing that, and I meet Mike Rowe, and me and him just click instantly. And you know, we're just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He's saying stuff. I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember that. You know, so we're just clicking up really good.
Right.
And then he asked me, you know, like, how I feel about touring and doing work, because you know he works with a lot of rock bands. At this time, he was actually working with some bands at the time. And I was like, dude, just hit my line, dude. Just, you know, the worst I could possibly tell you is I can't do it because I'm working.
Right.
And that's it. A few months go by. He sends me a text. I got a proposal for you. Hit me up. So I call him back. And you want to help me write this detective show? I'm like, sure.
Right.
And here we are now.
That's what's up.
We're writing it out now. We got some heavy names in there. Matter of fact, my guy right now is Martin Casals, Lucha Libre champion. I think he's still a champ. I don't know. He may have lost his belt. I don't remember. But anyway, he was a champion, so that's good.
He was a champion.
Yeah.
Right. You can't take that from him.
No, you can't take it from him.
Can't take it from him.
So We got Kevin Cross on there, Big Killer Cross. The chick from The Voice, Megan
Ruger.
Yeah, that's her name.
There you go.
Ruger. There's the boss lady.
See, the host doesn't want to host. That's why she just threw me up here because she's upset that she lost. Hashtag. All right, but we'll get into that another time.
Oh,
right. Yep, she's upset because she lost.
What'd you lose?
But we're gonna get into that. We'll get into that at another show. Yeah, we'll get into that at another show at another time. So,
tune in next week. So
there you go.
Out what she lost.
But back to point.
Yes, back to point.
So what is about the show that is interesting now? And before we get to that, what is it like working with the lady from The Voice? What's say her name again, please?
Megan.
Megan. Now, black woman, right?
No, she's
no, the white. Yeah, okay, right. Because I know another lady.
Hair.
Right, and how is it like working with her?
I've only really worked with, come in contact with her a couple times, but she's a sweetheart though. Yeah, she's very nice. She's very, very cool. You know what I'm saying? It's got a very nice.
I don't watch The Voice enough. I do like The Voice. I do watch it, but obviously I don't watch enough to know everyone that's gone through all the stuff. Obviously, Maria has and was familiar with it. But obviously so what we're gonna do is I would like to get more into what Vegas PI, what did you base it on?
Okay.
And kind of some ideas without getting into too much stuff about where you want it to go, what you're trying to bring out of it or whatever. Right. You know what I mean? But before I do that, I want to get real quick. What are the things that really motivate you as a comedian? You know what I mean?
The number one thing that motivates me is the ability to make people laugh.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because laughter is good for you.
Okay,
you feel. I mean, not just emotionally either, physically.
Right.
You should get a good laugh in, at least one time a day.
You should.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta fake it.
I don't do that. I just do that by making fun of other people.
That's what usually I do. I usually do.
Yeah.
But that motivates me, and just life motivates me, period. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't. I want to always be in a progressive forward motion. Always want to be moving forward and everything. So, and that's definitely something that motivates me a lot, being able to continue to do that. Because if I can't use these,
you always got this.
I always got this.
Right.
Say hi to Juke. He's on watching.
Oh, Juke. What's up, my man? Juke, man.
What up,
Juke? Juvis. What's up, man? Good country guy. Good country musician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came and did something for us on Musician Loves Honey.
Right.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. So come on through. This is Left Talk World with Maria. Of course, I am not her. Not my fault. I wouldn't look that great in a dress anyway. This is my guest, Mr. Jay Coldwater. We'll be right back, y'all. Stay tuned.
The bass.
Social media shows
is about
branding, opportunity,
and outreach.
We are an entertainment company that empowers others
by promoting and supporting our community
and everyone who reaches our content.
Here on social media shows,
here we're a family.
We are family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, sing. We are family.
We are family. We are family.
We are family.
We are family.
We are family, and we want you to be part of our social media shows family.
John is an employee at one of the most famous firms in the city of New York. So his job is very hectic, and he realized that it is necessary for him to go and finally take a vacation. But he went on a vacation without planning out the details, and wasn't able to truly enjoy where he went because he had to think about so many things that he didn't plan for. Instead of enjoying his time away from work, he came back with more stress that he was not able to take full advantage of his vacation. But this year, a coworker suggested him to try World Ventures this time to make his vacationing more enjoyable and less stressful. They do not require you to plan anything outside of your transportation, which is also available at discounted rates. Your stay, your transport, and many meals are planned by the club. John liked the idea very much. He tries World Ventures, and his experience with the club was amazing, as he made many friends there with whom he had a great time. John recommends that everyone should try this club, as they are the best in business. See how the VIP-vacation-club.com can give you the right experience without all the hassle. Enjoy the VIP experience that only World Ventures provide.
Social media shows.
Wait. And I know, excuse me, guys and girls. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome to rotate the phone. Yeah, help me out. I'm trying to help you out, and I think I made it worse. Welcome to Let's Talk World with Maria. Obviously, I am not Maria because I would not look that great in a dress, even though I am quite adorable, but never in that aspect of the word. This is your boy Kevon Tyrre, and of course, right here is the man, the myth, the legend, the person who should be hibernating in a cave somewhere, Mr. Jay Coldwater. You know, hey,
I am cuddly like a bear.
And you know what? I am single and he's married, so obviously there's something to that. I just say that, you know what, he had to, you know, I still have options.
You do.
I still have options. Right.
And don't put a whole bunch of praise on the marriage stuff. Being married is okay.
Hey, listen, you're married though.
Yeah.
You have someone that's gonna love you for life and appreciate the check when you pass. All right.
That's the check, yeah.
But right. Now, granted, we will have time to talk mess before we get out of here.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I want to get back into Vegas PI.
Yes.
And I want to get more into what now. What was the idea, the kernel that made you and Mr. Rowe, kind of Jim Rowe, get into what became Vegas PI?
Well, he wanted to write it. Basically, he wanted to put together a detective show, but he wanted it to be, you know, kind of comedy and whatnot, but still yet pretty serious.
Right.
So we kind of came up with the idea the show's going to be a mix of. You ever seen the show Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a mix of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and CSI.
Okay.
So it's got that series, but there's going to be a lot of jokes in there, a little.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So action, all that stuff like that, but we just didn't want to make it just all gritty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I mean, we've got the NYPD Blue out there and all that stuff, so it's like nice to have.
It's nice that you like reference a show that's like 20 years old now.
I know, right?
That's sad, right?
It is.
That sounds like
Also, shout out to SVU.
SVU. Yep, I still watch that show. I still watch that. Mariska Hargitay. Yes, I'm down with that. Right, and the blonde that took over because, you know, now she's younger and hot, and so, you know, Hargitay's attractive, but 50. You can't be the hot chick. You still be a hot chick, but not the hot chick. You can't be the hot chick at 50. Yeah, you could be a hot chick at 50, but you're not the hot chick at 50.
Although, shout out to Vivica Foxhole last though.
Ooh, what? You still down with Vivica?
Man, look here. All the women I grew up with, I'm still down. I'm still dating them.
You know what? You know the one that I'm doing, the one that I would like, just aesthetically speaking. The one I'm down with, the black lady from Clueless. Even though she went like total right field, literally.
Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash. Now, listen, say what you will about her politics and how you feel about her, and I agree or disagree. She is still very like,
bro. What politics?
Hey,
I don't even care.
You know,
I hope she voted for Trump. So
it's like, you know what? I know what I'm Paula. Something else,
right? Yeah.
you know what? We can talk about like.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
Love you, baby.
Hey,
By the way, I do love my wife, but
You ain't going nowhere, fool.
I can't.
You ain't going nowhere.
I can't. I'm legally bonded right now.
There you go, right? You see. So let me get this straight. If you ever separate or divorced, the bail bondsman would come and actually cuff you up and put like the ankle bracelet on you.
No.
He's like, I'm legally bonded. It's like, I'll say, we're letting this bare room free on conditions that you keep an eye on him.
Right.
Yeah. She'd be like, that's my baby. He's okay.
You know, if I had to depend on her to keep me out of trouble, I'd be in trouble.
That's real shit.
That's the problem.
That's real shit.
That's
real.
I ain't learned nothing.
Yeah, that means your wife, she down for life, and she about it.
She with the business. That's
she about it. She be like, oh, excuse me. Okay, hold on, baby. I got this.
Yeah. and look, and there's probably some people in here that can attest to this. That she crazy, like
granted, I did not. That's that. He said that. I didn't say that.
I gotta go on to it. So
I didn't say that because I don't know his wife, so I wouldn't even put myself out like that.
Who really the crazy one? I'm going on to it.
You know what? I always say we have to be like a masochist somewhere in life.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. We do.
Right. But all right. So
I hate myself a little bit every day.
Right. So we can go back down this rabbit hole in a minute.
Yeah.
So so you decided to go down with the Vegas PI, and you wanted to do something that was a cross between CSI and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yes.
All right. So how many shows have you been putting together so far?
We're still in the middle of the first pilot right now.
Okay.
And it's only because of schedule conflictions and stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
so
we're talking about grown folks. Grown folks got things to do.
Yes.
And bills wait for no one.
Yeah.
So we get that.
We got to go.
Yeah, you got to do everything every day.
But the cool part about it though is that everybody's totally with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're kind of at a standstill right now. Just like I said, just things are coming into play for other stuff. So it's like, okay, we got to slow down.
Right.
But I guess the coolest part about it is just actually something that I wrote is being put to paper. It was neat because I got to watch them film a scene that I had that I wrote, and I was like, yo, I wrote that. Cool, right? So that was pretty dope. It's cool. It's cool to see that. When they hit me up with the deal to write it, I was like, heck yeah, let's do this. And then my next word was like, I'm glad you hit me because I'm in the middle of writing a whole nother show altogether.
Right.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, cool. So maybe some of the stuff I got in brew come to pass. If not, all my cell phones got cameras. That's all I gotta say.
Keep your intellectual property properly protected, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's what that means. Because you know what? I'll give you a true story that's actually happened. Now, I have an older cousin who, and I'm like 43, so he's like pushing 50.
Okay.
So yes, we're old, guys. We're old as hell. Right. You see, you're nice with a little bit. If I let my beard grow out, I'd be a black anorexic Santa Claus.
I see all that.
You've seen it.
I see
you've seen all that. Right. I'd be like, ho, 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 come here, ho. Yeah, it'd be all bad. All bad. Right?
I'm not gonna be able to hang out with you no more.
Yeah, man. So anyway, so my cousin, he comes up with this comic book concept, and this is like in the 80s when we did this, right? So he does it and he submits it, and things go how they go, and then a year later he finds out this idea for Nova, right?
Okay.
Right. Now he never protected it, so what happened was Marvel picked it up, made it the character Nova. Did that, and now you have like on the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Nova Corps, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That was birthed from my cousin, but because he never protected it, and he was like a teenager. So he didn't really realize a lot of the stuff that people are pretty hip to now.
Yeah,
and it just it just burned him.
And you know what? And that's really that's a real quick, fast thing that can happen.
Yeah, and it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, more than we know. One of the things that I used to be a rapper too before this. And some of the things that I learned from doing that, I put into play now. Like anything that I put like a lot of real writing into,
right?
I mail it to myself immediately. So as soon as I get done, as soon as I put the end, I fold him up, put him in an envelope, tape the envelope, I write the date on the envelope, on the envelope flap, and I put it. Take note, kids. And I put tape across the back of that bad boy, address to myself, and I mail it. And I don't open it up no more.
Now, here's a question to that. if you do that, once you
make copies.
That was just what I was about to say.
Make copies.
Right, because once you have the original thing in it, how are you going to you can't have the original because you just mailed it and sent it out.
No. You make copies of you make copies of the original. Now, I've been told I'm wrong, but I think it makes sense. You mail the original to yourself.
Yes, that's the rule.
A lot of people say, well, you mail the copy. Why?
Right. Now, but here's my other thing about that. In those situations, because there's so many other places where you can obviously copyright your stuff.
Mm-hmm, yes.
So, you don't necessarily have to. Obviously, that's, worst case scenario.
Right. That's called the poor man's copyright.
Exactly right. But there's so many other links and websites now where you can copyright your intellectual property.
Yes.
Obviously as a musician, it's a little easier for me because there's the BMIs, there's the ASCAPs.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's other different things you can do like that. But for a writer, obviously there's got to be like a union or something that you do for that as well, or someone that's even in a layman situation that's a non-union. What are the things someone can do in that situation?
First and foremost, get your publishing. That's the number one thing. Mm-hmm. Everything else is secondary to that. Mm-hmm. Always have your publishing. I've got publishing, but I need to up it. I gotta redo it basically because I've had the same publishing rights long time.
Right.
I don't want to tell all my age, but yeah.
So are we talking about like VHS, or are we talking about like Laserdisc when it was like a big old album, silver thing? You can just like put your album on it and say you went platinum. Is it like that type of thing? And
sure.
That long ago?
Sure.
Right.
I don't want to date myself. Bro. Nah, this was probably like about 97 to about 2005-ish.
We in the same age range.
Yeah.
No. I mean, the millennials and them, they'll call us old anyway, and they'd be correct. But but you cool. We in the same car.
Yeah.
We all good.
Which one was it driving though? I hope it's you because I ain't got no license.
No, I got a license.
Okay, cool. He's driving. All right.
Yeah,
we in the same car. He driving, but I'm honking the horn.
Damn. Nah, because you give me hemmed up, homie.
I got your back.
How you gonna got me back if you honking the horn and we at the red light?
Exactly.
That type of mess right there, man.
Exactly.
That type of mess. All right, now we're short on time, so before we go on, please hit them up with the dates you're going to be hitting up. I know you got some more stand-up stuff coming up.
Actually, right now I'm just working out new material, but do come out to the Boulevard Mall Saturday about 5-6ish. I think that's when the show starts. I'll be there, and a whole bunch of other cats is going there. They got the show too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you know how I get down, baby. Oh, you know how I get down.
Yeah,
come on, man.
That's true.
Come on now.
I'm not.
I ain't against doing nothing like that.
Right. No doubt.
Just
okay. Well, you ain't gonna see him there, but
I'll be there to support.
But make sure you guys get up to the Boulevard Mall. Everybody in Vegas, and if you're on your way to Vegas,
yes,
go to the Boulevard Mall Saturday. Be there about 6.
Hit up my boy.
I'll be up there doing my comedy thing.
That's right. And where can they find the Vegas PI, or where can they look for that? Do you know where you'll be premiering that?
Right now, it's there. We're looking at doing Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And we got some guys working on some stuff with Comcast.
Okay.
So all that stuff's in the air. I'll be honest
all right,
with you.
I got you. Yeah.
I don't put my hand in everything.
No, I got you. We just want to be sure that we can see where you're at. You have any email or website link that they can hit you up to see what you're checking out and what you're up to.
Jay Coldwater on everything.
Jay Coldwater.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I ain't got Snapchat, but whenever I do, it'll also be Jay Coldwater.
Yeah, because that's for some young people. But, hey, for those who like Snapchat, because my brother does Snapchat.
Oh, okay,
He ain't young. He ain't old like me, but he ain't young.
Okay.
Right.
I just don't get it.
Neither do I, man. But it's all good.
But, follow me on that. Follow me on everything. Instagram,
everything.
Facebook,
Jay Coldwater
Twitter.
on everything.
On everything.
Everything. Right, that type of stuff. All right. Everything. There you go.
Forever.
All right. Forever, baby. Forever. All right. So we're going to keep acting like ridiculously retarded people right now. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and shut this thing down, y'all. Thank you, Mr. Coldwater, for coming through, man.
Thank you.
So it's a pleasure, baby.
Always.
All right.
Always.
Absolutely. All right. Let's talk world with Maria. I'm sure Maria will be back here for doing this next week. Until then, thank you for letting your boy be your host for right now. It's your boy Kevon Tyrre. Hit me up, KevonTyrre.com. And until next time, respect y'all. God bless. Take care.
Let y'all know I'm playing ball.
Whoop.
Playing ball now.
How you playing ball?
Pay me.
Social media shows
is about
Branding, opportunity,
and outreach
we are an entertainment company that empowers others.
by promoting and supporting our community.
And everyone who reaches our content.
here on social media shows.
Here we're a family.
We are family. We